What's going on, everybody? It's the Fight Analyst here. Unfortunately, we're coming off a loss from last weekend on Sarah Froda. Jillian Robertson actually proved me wrong in her fights, and she's looking like a real contender at 125 pounds. But with that said, we're looking to cash our bets this weekend at UFC Newark. This weekend, we have a decent fight card with the main event with the most hated man in UFC history, and Colby Covington taking on ruthless Robbie Lawler, which looks to be a great main event. The rest of the card's kind of iffy, but that main event is fire. But we're looking to cash our bets on one of my favorite plays on the card, and that's Antonina Shevchenko over Lucy Pudilova at minus 145, and you can get that courtesy of 5 dimes. This is a great matchup for Antonina. She's coming off a loss against Roxanne Modafferi, and rightfully so. It showed that her weakness is her takedown defense. But in this fight, there's no grappling involved whatsoever. Pudilova has 0 takedowns in her 5 UFC fights. She's 0 for 3 on her takedown attempts as well. So this fight is completely going to be matched on the feet for the entirety of the fight, and Shevchenko is leaps and bounds better than Pudilova on the feet. She's a 39-1 kickboxing Muay Thai world champion. There's absolutely no way that Pudilova is going to be able to get in there and outstrike Shevchenko for an entirety of 15 minutes. It's just not happening. Pudilova is also getting outstruck by her opponents by 9%, while Shevchenko, while on the feet, she's outstriking her opponents by 21%, which is absurd. She's averaging over 5 strikes per minute and only absorbing 2, which is fantastic. You know, that's about 3-to-1 ratio there, while Pudilova is averaging about 4 or a little bit over 4 strikes per minute, which is pretty good. She has a good pace and throws a lot of strikes, but she's also getting tagged a ton at over 4 strikes per minute as well. So that's pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio there. It may be a little bit less. So I think Shevchenko should be able to light her up on the feet, and even if it gets into the clinch, Pudilova wants to be nowhere near the clinch. If you guys ever watched her on the Contender Series, she has a dangerous tie clinch where she was able to finish her opponent with some insane knees and get her out of there. So I think Pudilova is going to be in a world of hurt, and it's going to be bleeding from a ton of barrage of strikes from Shevchenko. And I think we get an easy win here, where Shevchenko is able to outpoint her and outstrike her for the entirety of the fight, and probably win a 30-27 decision. That's what I have for you guys today, and let's cash these bets this weekend. Remember, you guys can always follow me on @FightAnalysts on Twitter. If you guys need any betting advice, I'm always there. We've been killing it over the last 2 weeks or so, cashing in over about 24 units between the last 2 UFC events and the Contender Series. So we're on fire right now. We're going to keep this thing going, and let's cash these bets. You guys have a good one.